Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
All right, you go in, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
I'm gonna get my stick. All right. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. Yay! And that's exciting for so many reasons, but the main reason that's exciting is because Rosie's here.
Yay! I'm back.
Yay! How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Let's get right into this because I don't want to forget. You said before we started that you had something to talk about on the air.
I do.
You do?
Yes. So when I was growing up,
Yeah.
I had a really, really good friend who still, we don't see each other, but we communicate here and there, and I've seen her over the years. Her name is Megan.
Megan.
Her maiden name is Shannon.
Megan Shannon.
But she's married now for many years. She has 3 kids.
Okay.
And her name is Misakio. And she was your daughter's teacher.
Yeah.
And she referred to your daughter as my most favorite student I ever did have.
Come on.
And when she saw you and she saw that we were together, she was like,
Yeah, that's.
oh my God,
Yeah,
'cause
two
she's
worlds.
a special education teacher.
Yes.
And she, I assume, got into it because she has a sister, an older sister, that we grew up with that is special needs.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And her sister was the only person I knew growing up that was in like special education. And things were different then.
Yes.
You know, it was very isolated.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There was stigmas, whereas now it's very much, you know.
Yes.
But I said, is it okay if I mention her on air? And she was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I said, she said to say hello.
Well, hello back.
And because your last name is Walker,
Yes, it is.
she referred to your daughter. She said her nickname for her, I'm going to find it because I forgot, because, you know, getting older. She had a nickname for your daughter. She said she walked really fast, apparently. I'll find it. Was it like walks, like instead of walk so fast or something like that?
Oh, is that right? That I don't remember. My daughter wouldn't tell me stuff like that. So
No?
No.
Yeah, but she was like, so I said, are you sure you don't mind that I bring you up? And she's like, no, absolutely. I'll find it. But yeah, so I was like, you know, with all these like 6 degrees of separation.
absolutely.
So,
You said that you had a surprise, and you said somebody that knows your daughter. I mean, that was not even. Yeah, I never even came close to who I thought it could have been.
we were friends from the time we were really little, and I think it was 3rd grade. I was at her house, and you know I like to break the rules. So her mom said, "All right, everybody out of the pool. I'm gonna go inside and make lunch for you guys." And
Right.
of course, I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna stand on the edge of the pool and walk around the deep end." And I fell in,
Ooh.
and I couldn't swim, and I panicked. Megan was, I don't know where. I think she might have gone inside with her mother. But her sister was like, she realized that I was in trouble, and she ran in and she grabbed Megan, and Megan came out and she saved my life.
Wow.
Yeah. So I always say Megan Shannon saved my life. So no
Holy
matter
cow.
how many years we're apart or whatever, whenever I see her or think of her, I'm here because Megan saved me from drowning.
And is the sister verbal?
Yes.
Oh, so she was able to tell her.
Oh, yeah, she told
okay.
her.
Yeah, yeah.
She was very verbal. And she
Okay.
is. She is
Yeah, yeah.
still, I'm sure, very verbal. And she's funny because she had a boyfriend.
Megan did. Or
No, well, Megan's sister had a
Oh.
boyfriend. And one time my mom went to the movies, and she was sitting with her boyfriend. I don't know if they were on like a group trip, but she was sitting with her boyfriend. And, you know, she saw my mother. And she got very embarrassed.
Oh, sure.
You know, she kept looking and she recognized my mom and she said, "Don't kiss me. Mrs. McCary is here. Don't you kiss me." And I remember my mom coming home and saying, "I saw Megan's sister at the movies and she wasn't allowed to get kissed because of me."
That's hilarious. I got to tell you, I love being in that world. I love
great.
it. I learned so much from them, and yeah, they don't have a filter. They'll tell you.
And like was trying to be quiet, but like loudest
Right.
probably girl in the whole movie theater, you know, shh.
That's fantastic.
Rose's mom is here. Don't kiss me.
That's crazy. I'm trying to think. I think it was my daughter's senior year. I think is when she had her.
How old is she now?
My daughter will be 26 next month,
Okay.
which I just can't believe.
Right.
I personally believe once you start having kids, that's when that's when it just starts going and it's all a big blur.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you what year I did this, what year I did that, but once the kids are here, like it just went so fast.
No, for me, a whole decade just flew by.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, all the days of rushing them around because they're late for the bus, or or they come home and I have to take them back to school because they forgot something, and getting mad at them. Like the very day that ended, I was like,
What do I do now?
what do I do now? And that 6-minute drive to school, like it just like all of a sudden now I cherish those times. Like those 6 minutes, just me and the kids, or me with one of them, because I have two. I'm not going to have that again.
No.
It does. It's still upsetting to me. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm telling you, and I've said it before on here. I am going to be the worst when my wife and I are empty nesters. I am going to be the worst with that. I'm just going to be a mess. I don't know. I don't know if it's because what happened there?
I said to my son last night, because he was looking at me, and now he got braces last week.
Oh yeah.
So now he's got the brace face.
The brace face.
And he wants the big fluffy hair that all the kids have, which is so ridiculous. So his
Yes.
hair's all big on top, and his face is changing. Like it's getting a little longer, and his nose is sort of changing. And I was
Yes.
just looking at his face, and I said, "You look like you're getting bigger. Like you look like you're starting to change into like a big guy." And he's like, "Yeah." And I go, "Stop it right now." And he's like, "I can't have." I go, "You better stop it right now, and stick your head in the toilet." Because that's our joke. I like pretend when he won't brush his teeth. I like pretend I'm putting his head in the toilet, and then the cat litter, and he thinks it's hilarious. But
Somebody call CPS.
yeah, no. They please. Thank God there's no recordings of our mornings. Between that and my puppet show in the morning, they really commit me.
Oh, did you bring puppets?
No, I will one day.
Oh yeah, I'm
will.
anxiously awaiting.
Yesterday, I did the puppet because he missed the bus. And I was like, don't you think, like, I'm the word. I don't even try with the mouth is bigger than the puppet. So he's like, how do I take you seriously? You don't even have any legs about the puppet. And I was like, all right, sorry, all right. Little wise ass.
Yeah. Well, I don't. This is. And I think I know where a lot of these guys who watch every day, they know what's coming now when you talk about no legs. I don't know if I've informed you of this. And I'd love to actually meet your son and have him say that to me.
Okay.
Because I don't have a leg.
Oh my God, that just twisted so awkwardly.
It just hit me when you said that. I'm like, I don't think she knows.
I don't know. Now I do.
Look at her.
I found out. All right, so how did that happen? Shark?
Yeah.
I knew it. I love when it's a shark attack.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Really?
I always wanted to be a shark attack. Wouldn't that be awesome? I know it wasn't, but that would be epic. If it was like I was in Bondi Beach and I was surfing and this fucking great white just snapped my leg off in front of the whole family.
There's only one person in this world that I said shark to and didn't laugh after. So there's one person in this world walking around thinking she met a guy who survived the shark attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people I'm able to carry it. Like I told a guy years ago. He actually didn't ask me. He asked a buddy of mine. He said, what happened to his leg? And my buddy, shark. I was like, what? So then he came up to me. He goes, is that, if you don't mind me asking, is that true? I said, oh, yeah, it's totally true. I said, I forget. This might have been before cell phones had, you just made phone calls with cells.
I'm still on the twisting of the leg. Like, you could have just told me. I didn't need to have the whole
Oh, no,
information.
you need the visual. You definitely need the visual. I mean, what better than reactions like that?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, so I told the guy, I said, yeah, you go home and Google, man, survived shark attack, Eastern Long Island.
Is that like titanium?
Yeah. Yep, titanium.
Look at that.
It's freaking...
You must be fun at the airport.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have like a card and a...
No, I don't even have a...
Do they make you do the thing?
Oh, they usually throw me in a private room. Take it off, please.
Really?
That's happened.
Well,
Not
they want to
every
make
time,
sure
but-
there's no cocaine stuffed inside?
Yep.
I would want to make sure, too, if I worked there.
Yeah, I
I'd be like,
get it.
That's where I'd stuff my cocaine would be inside my leg.
I get it, but sometimes it's a little frustrating. But but we don't. We don't get there late. We make sure we get there with plenty of time, and we have the mindset like we can't be in a rush.
So you're not doing LaRocchia's 9/11 run.
I'm not doing any run. I haven't done a run in 20
Well, I'm
years.
happy to know if I need to get out of here, I can outrun you.
Oh, that's for sure.
Good information
yes.
to have.
Everybody can outrun.
So when
yes.
did this happen? How long ago?
The amputation this August will be 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 35. Yeah. 20 years. So what? If that's the worst of it, so
Yeah,
what?
no, I mean, look.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had cancer. So that's we tried to save the leg. I was on crutches for 3 years. And I went to the doctors and said, I've had enough. I was in pain the whole time. Nothing was working. Surgery after
You
surgery.
probably move better now with this one.
Well, yeah, to a certain degree. Yeah. But again, that's why I say, if that's the worst of it,
See,
so
and when
what?
I saw you walking across the room the other night
You
at
were looking
Louis,
at my ass.
No, I was, but
Yeah.
you were doing this a little, and I was like, maybe he has to take a shit because you were walking towards the bathrooms. I was like, I'm going to leave him alone. Laura was like, oh, look, there's Tony Walker. I was like, I think he has to go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I mean, since we've met, that was probably the first time you saw me actually walking. I mean, usually it's just, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're like
you
to
know.
the door and back. That's it.
Right.
You know?
So, yeah, so you probably didn't notice. And then
No, I
and
was
how
like,
did that go?
He's really got to go. You were like, I was like, oh, he's tight cheeking it all the way to the fucking governor's fancy bathrooms.
That's kind of cool to know now that you and Laura Patton were checking me out.
We were.
Yeah, I need a second here.
And that was some show.
Yeah, you saw Louis C.K., baby. Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, I heard all sorts of good reports from various people that saw him at the various governors' comedy clubs. I've seen him here twice, so I didn't. I didn't go this time, but he gave us a quick little
Wave? I wanted
to.
to come back here and say hi to you, but then I knew that he's very. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard he had his dog and a dog
Yes.
bed, and he had all the stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get myself into any trouble.
Well, that's the thing.
I've had
It's-
enough trouble here.
And James, he gets pretty protective
Yeah.
of the big stars, and which I understand. And I did I tell you the Dice story?
No.
I've told it so many times here. It was a Saturday night. Now, when Dice comes here, usually if somebody's here and that green room door is closed, that's pretty much the telltale. That's like the unofficial rule. You don't go in there. But when Dice is here, not only does he close the door, but they actually tape a sign to the door. Do not enter.
Really?
Yeah. So one time,
Wow.
so it was a Saturday night, and I'm in here, and I can just see the green room door from here, from where I'm sitting. So I'm sitting here, I'm by myself. I'm setting up. We were going to do something in here that night. The girl that Kerrigan, Eileen Kerrigan, she was opening for Dice. She's great. I don't know if you know her or heard
Not
of
Nancy Kerrigan?
her. Yeah, no,
Wasn't
she's
gonna
doing other
skate
things.
around.
And she comes in sometimes. She'll hang out. So, but so I'm setting up in here. I'm here all by myself. Dice is in there. Now, I'm not going to say on the air who it was, but a local comedian, opens the door, and I hear him. I had the door open actually, and I hear him go in there. Hi, Dice. My name is so and so. Back in the early '80s, we worked together. Before he was big. All you hear in typical Dice fashion, "Get the fuck out of here!" And the guy's like, no, it's me, we work together. I don't give a fuck, get the fuck out of here. And I'm sitting there like this, because I'm not in trouble, I'm just...
You just have a nice bird's eye view,
Oh,
right?
perfect.
Into that room.
And when you're not involved,
better.
it's the best.
It's the best.
Out of nowhere, I mean, the guy has such a pulse on this club. James knows everything that goes on in
He
here.
does.
I mean, he appered out of nowhere. He was just all of a sudden there.
Well, all of a sudden you saw a cufflink.
Yeah, right, exactly. With a ring, kiss it. And he's just yelling at this guy. What the fuck are you doing? Haven't I been good to you? I give you fucking stage time. What the? Can't you fucking read? And so again, I'm like,
Oh my God, I would die.
but of course, my little laughter actually then gets to like fear, because then I'm just thinking like, if James just sees me like, I don't know, like, because now he's mad. So I'm just
Did
thinking
you
like,
go under the desk?
I totally hid behind the screen like this. So not where I am right now, I can't see the door. I was totally like this. Like, I really just thought, he's just going to, just because I'm here, he's just going to find something to yell at me about. So, it went from laughing to fear, but then back to laughing once James was gone.
Yeah.
But, they're very
That's
terrific.
terrific.
And,
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when that green room door is closed,
Yeah.
when I'm in the giggle room and I know somebody, is headlining, I mean, I kind of like to walk back and forth because eventually they have to go to the bathroom.
Well, true. Right. Oh, hi. Hey.
Oh, yeah, nobody's.
Yeah, right. and a lot of them are really nice guys, and sometimes like somebody else closed the green room door and they don't even realize. You know? And a lot of the guys are super.
Everybody's
super
been
nice.
so nice so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and believe me, they're checking you out when you're walking through the club.
No,
too.
they're not.
Oh, absolutely.
Get out of here.
Come on, you're Rosie Fiumara for crying out loud. Please. James Grimm says he loves the Fat J shirt. Thanks. Yeah, this is.
Oh, that's why I know that.
Oh yeah, this is Fat J.
That's right.
Jay
that
is,
must have been an old shirt of his. I don't think that might be a crop top on him at this point. It's his crop top.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And but I'm actually, it's weird that I'm wearing this shirt today because I'm feeling fat. This chair keeps sinking, and I've never.
And mine
never
just
had
keeps.
before. Yeah. Well.
This is so annoying.
Well, you haven't met. Have you? Yeah, there we go. Have you met Richie Byrne? I don't. You haven't. Oh, you have met Richie Byrne. He broke that, so I want you to know.
Okay, well,
so the next time you see him, you can yell at him.
He was here in the big green room. He was warming up the crowd for Adam Ferrara.
Oh, Richie Byrne did?
He warmed up the crowd. He's nice.
Oh, Richie's great.
He's a nice
Love
guy.
Richie.
I've never seen him do anything as far as
Oh
comedy.
yeah, he's a lazy fuck. Oh.
No, I've hung out with him, but I haven't seen his work yet.
Well, I thought you said he. So he warmed up for Adam, but you didn't see it.
No, I was in the other room that
Right.
night.
Okay. Oh, he's, in my opinion, one of the greats. He used to do. Speaking of warm up, he used to be the warm up comedian for the Dr. Oz show.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I heard.
That's probably his biggest claim to fame. He likes to brag that he was on The Sopranos.
Okay.
He's running around in the back. You see him for 2 seconds. He doesn't have any lines. Stop it. I tease him all the time.
So did you do anything fun this weekend?
What I did this weekend? I think I laid low because I was still trying to get over this damn cold. But I watched a lot of TV.
Oh, I don't watch TV anymore at all.
I don't, but this weekend I did.
I used to love my series and my shows, and now I have friends I used to watch. Do you watch this? Do you? I'm like, just stop asking.
I'm the same way. Once, especially the shows that get big. Like you watch bigger or Stranger Things? No. You
That
watch
I do watch.
Squid Game? No.
I
You
do watch
Ted
that
Lasso?
too.
No.
I guess I watch them
So
all.
you do. You watch TV.
But I've watched the other seasons. Anything that's in, now I just don't have the time.
But you went to the movies, right?
I did. I went to see Dogman. I went to the movie theater.
Right. Yeah.
That's basically as far as it went.
What do
There
you
was
mean?
too many. First of all, children wear pajamas now to the movies and
Yeah.
bring blankets.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And then they drag them across the floor, and and then they put them on their bodies, and then they use the same hands to eat the popcorn, and then they touch the seats, and then they're like, and then they want to eat my popcorn, but don't touch my shit.
Absolutely right.
So
You little germ
we had
bag.
8 kids and 5 adults. We took some extra kids with us. We found them outside. They looked like they want to see the
They were
movie.
holding their blankets.
Yeah, their parents were like, we don't want to see that movie. So we took them, and we went to the one in Levittown because they have those nice big seats, and
Right.
they bring food to the
Yeah, and they have real food.
real food.
Yeah, they're cooking.
They have a kitchen.
And they have a bar.
That's where I was. So I made nice. I got all the fucking slushies. I had my husband text me. Connor wants a mix of blue and red, and Cole wants just the really a mixture. I got to mix the Slurpee.
What do you mean? Where was he?
He was inside.
Oh, he went and
with
got the
them.
seats? Oh,
he
okay.
got the seats and got them. You pick them for.
Got it.
They sat them down.
Yeah, that too. I don't like that anymore. You have to reserve
The other
your
adults
seats.
went in with them. A couple of them stayed with me online. We got the order. My friend Jenny is an AMC member, so we got on that short line that still took just as long. It was like the fast pass line. Bullshit. Right. So we got on, we ordered, and then one kid was like, I want chicken fingers and french fries. I'm like, all right, now we're having meals. And my son with the braces needed soft, so he wanted fries. So we had 2 things being delivered.
Right.
And they just never showed up. So now we're all at the seats, got the Slurpees. We cheaped out, went to Five Below before.
Good
we
idea.
ran around like maniacs and all got candy. And my bag was this big, full of shit. I had everything you can think of in there. Now I'm passing it out in the dark. Like, I don't want to block anybody, so I'm doing this. I'm like, here, this is your Skittles. This is your Nerds rope. This is your... And they don't give a shit.
See,
they just want their stuff. So
You're on
now-
your knees at the movie theater.
Yeah,
We
so
got to get rid of the kids.
So now
Sorry, had to
I'm
do it,
giving all
sorry.
of them out. I'm settled. I had my drink. I ran out of my drink. And now the food didn't come. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. So finally I'm like, I have to go find out what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
They had tried to deliver it to other people who were like, this is not mine. Now it's cold. They didn't care. So I brought it back. I gave it to them. And then I was like, everybody good? Okay, I'll be right back. I never came back.
You went to the bar. Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I can't handle that crap. I've seen Dogman live. I took my son to go see like the actual off-Broadway
Okay.
production. I've read every single book with him. I know what happens. It's a dog's head and a cop's body.
Oh.
And he's got a cat friend that's evil and he's trying to break out of prison. And then there's a fish that's got like robotic legs and arms. And he gets pumped up from some chemical. It's so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous.
So I said before that you miss the stuff as they're growing up, and then I'm going to be a horrible empty nester. That I don't miss. I used to hate going to these damn movies, the Minions movie, and all this stupid like. I would think. I mean, I guess it was a good thing because they would be occupied, and I would just conk out, or I'd catch up on emails or something. 'Cause, I couldn't stand doing these damn movies all the time.
And then when the movie was over, they all came out. My husband just did this.
What? I'm here. I'm
I
here.
go, what? And he goes, you just never came back. And I go, he goes, I thought we were doing like the movie with the kids. I'm like, they didn't give a shit if they were settled.
Right.
They
didn't know you were even
think he
not
knew
there. Right.
If I was behind him, he didn't care that I was
Absolutely
there. He had
right.
all the things he needed. He had his buddies right near him.
Right.
And
Now, how many other parents that went with you were with you at the bar?
none.
You sat there by yourself?
I don't want to deal with them either.
Holy shit, that's funny. So I was about to defend him and say if he was like the only one, then I could understand.
Good. I was just fine.
Wow.
It was so nice. I got to people watch everybody like Linus dragging their stupid blankets, wiping their noses, acting crazy, parents yelling at them.
I'm a big people watcher,
fighting
so I
with
love
the
that
Slurpee
stuff.
machine.
Yep. I'm always turning them away.
I'm like,
Look
you
at
know
this one.
what?
These two are fighting. Look.
My intention wasn't to stay out there the whole time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, good for you that the food was late. Did you slip them like?
I did.
You slipped
I
them a
did.
5.
And then I
look.
lost my receipt on purpose, and I was like, I can't find it. It's going to take me extra time.
that was that your Olga right there?
Yeah, it was. Oh no, I could do a much better Olga than that. I love doing Olga. Oh my god, and she's like,
Well, that's a loaded statement.
I love that. That's my favorite bit of hers. When she does the stutter, that's my favorite.
She is very funny.
She is funny.
She's great. There's so many people that I think should be bigger than they are.
I think so too.
And she's definitely one.
I
of them.
think so too. I think she is kind of big though, Olga.
Yeah, you think?
I do.
She's had some definitely some nice moments.
Yeah, she opened for Louis.
She opened for
She
Louis,
hosted.
right? And I think was it Howie Mandel she did some shows with?
I don't know.
There was somebody like really big that she's done some stuff with. Yeah. Have not read comments. Hi, John Rusciello. Hello, Mickey. Oh, hello, Tom Galati.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, you wanted me to get you the comments on your phone?
I'll do it next time. It's
No.
too
Pull
late.
it. It'll
How
take.
are we gonna
No,
do
it's not
it?
too late. Pull it up. Pull it.
What am I looking?
Go on.
I told you what happens with me buttons. And
All right. Go to Facebook.
all right, I'm on.
Now I tagged you,
Okay.
so you should see it.
Oh, and Paul Esposito, do you know him?
I do.
He messaged. He friend requested me and was like, "I think you're the girl that was on Tony Walker's podcast last week." I said, "I'm his Friday co-host."
That's
now.
right.
And I'm parking, so tune in.
All right.
And he said to say hello.
All right.
Okay,
So you're on messages. You don't.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. So go back and start over. All
Yeah.
right.
Go
You
to-
tag me where? Mentioned you in a post.
Okay. So
Okay.
hit that. That'll take you to the YouTube feed. Mm-hmm. There you are. And then
I'm going to keep it muted.
okay.
And then,
we
oh,
need-
look, that's me. I'm moving.
And then if you just scroll down, possibly you should see the comments. No.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, we don't
You
want
unmuted.
Don't
do that.
No, you have no idea.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea.
Buttons and directions. I will get lost in an elevator.
Do you want me to do it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah.
Let's see. So why don't we see the comments?
Maybe because I'm not subscribed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
you
that
have to
be?
subscribe.
All right, subscribe.
I don't know how to do that. There you are. I don't have an account.
Well, you know your Google account?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you do need that
Okay.
to sign in to see the comments.
All right, let's see.
I know I get yelled at by a lot of people. They don't. I got to sign in to see the comments. Sorry.
Let's see. Let's see.
Ann says hello, Tony and Rosie. Let's see.
Try again. Something went wrong.
Oh,
Story of
boy.
my life.
Do you have Gmail?
I do.
All right. So do you know?
Try another way. What's another way?
Try another way.
How about I like when I could just go like this and it turns on. I'm like, thank God.
Is that the face you make?
I'm like,
Yeah.
enter. I don't know. Enter your passcode. No.
Look-
Enter your pass key. No. Try another way. Try another way.
That's so. What would that other way be?
I don't know.
Do you know your password to access your emails?
Yes.
It's the same password.
Okay.
Gina's well. Hi, Gina. Good to see you. Tom Glady, is it true that bathroom was put there for Seinfeld? Yeah, that's true. That bathroom that we were talking about.
Well, where the hell else would we go?
There was no bathroom back here,
What?
and that's
That's what they gave Seinfeld?
that was the thing. Seinfeld complained that there was no bathroom.
Sorry, James, but you know.
The best bathroom is the Giggle Room bathroom here. That's the best bathroom in the whole
I
place.
didn't know that was a bathroom. I thought people just stood in that corner because there was like some kind of like
You thought it was a smoking
discard
area?
pile or like
With a lap dance room.
I don't know. I was like, why are they always in that little corner over there?
Yeah, there's a bathroom back there. That's the nicest
All right,
bathroom
we're
in this
going to
place.
work on this during the week.
All right.
And I'm going to come
Well,
back.
your password didn't work?
No, you just have to read to me.
I don't mind showing you now.
I can't find the I have multiple passwords, multiple accounts.
Okay. Well, that's what I do anyway. I do read them. Here comes Fremder. The guy that invented movie phone passed away. His funeral service is at 12, 1:30, 2 o'clock, 3:30, 4:30.
Oh, my God.
And then he says, I can't wait for the movie Constipation. It hasn't come out yet. Sorry. I mean, that you wanted the comments read. There you go.
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you want to
Another Seinfeld reference. Very nice. Yeah, that's great. I'm still shocked about the Miss Masacchio thing. That's really, and I'm going to tell my daughter that you're her favorite student.
And she has a cold, and I have a cold.
A what? A cold?
Son.
Oh, a
named
cold.
Cole.
Oh,
She
sorry.
might have
I
a
thought you said
cold. I mean, feel like everybody else does, right?
Yeah, forget it. This Monday will be 3 weeks since this hit me.
I don't really get sick. I'm very lucky.
Don't say that.
I get injured.
I said the same thing here at the party that night, and then that night is when I got sick. I said the same exact thing to one of my friends that was here. Boom, then I got sick. So don't say that.
Okay.
But I'm with you. I get injured too. Yeah.
I fall. I trip. I have lots of like mini surgeries and like have
I'm a
to
big
get things
klutz.
repaired.
Are you a klutz? I'm a
Oh,
klutz.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like my wife even is like, she's like, what's wrong with
Total.
you?
I trip.
Always tripping.
My shoelaces are always untied.
I'm always dropping things. I'm just taking care of business and just out of nowhere.
Yep. The oops.
It happens several times a day. It's
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes. Totally. I just get in my own way.
Yep. And it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you, Tony.
So who else were you sitting with? You and Laura. Who else were you hanging?
Danny Calabrese, who's another funny comic and good friend of mine.
You got to get him in here.
Can I?
Yeah.
I would love that.
I've heard a lot about him. I've never met him.
You'd
So,
love him. He's terrific. He's funny.
Bring him in on a Friday.
He's grumpy. All at the same time.
Speaking of grumpy and speaking of bringing people in here, let me check here. I think one of them responded. I'm trying to get Jackie, the joke man, and Peter I asked them if
I
they'd come
hung
in.
out with Jackie at the Christmas party.
Yeah, Jackie's great. Oh, that's
I
right.
told him, I said, I don't want to interrupt you while you're eating. And he goes, it's my 10th plate. But he said it, you know how he says it? It's my 10th plate. And he shoved his plate aside. Sit down. I was like, all right, okay.
Oh, and Jay texts me. Love the shirt, buddy, he says. Thanks, Jay. Love you, pal. I love Jay. All right, so I totally screwed up. I invited Jackie and Peter to come next Friday, but I screwed up. I totally forgot. Next Friday's Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is also Jackie's birthday.
Oh.
So Jackie turned me down. But I'll reschedule.
He's celebrating all morning?
Well, it's also Valentine's Day. I hope he is. Valentine's Day, yeah, I would love to celebrate all day long. Valentine's Day is just like, it's like automatic. They may as well just call it Sex Day.
They have to. I'm going to be in Nyack. I'm doing a show.
Oh, that's right. But Nyack's not terribly far.
No.
So you'll be celebrating during. Will you be here?
I'll be here.
Oh, you will. You won't
Yeah.
be celebrating during the day, and then going to do your show.
I'll be celebrating, I guess, intermittent celebrating. I don't know what I celebrate anymore.
Okay. Wow.
Celebration. Okay. What else happened? Oh, I told you I took the class twice.
Yeah.
Well, in this, in the case and brokerage.
The what? The case?
The case when you walk into the brokerage.
Oh, yeah.
Glass
Okay.
case.
Yes. Sorry.
Of we don't know why.
Right. Merchandise that's been sitting there for 20 years.
Okay. Like at least.
At least, yeah.
I've always eyeballed one piece of merch.
Ah.
And Danny and I have a joke. Danny Calabrese, I got to say the last names,
It's like Charlie Brown.
People don't know.
Right.
But now they know. So we have this joke about how I want this one piece of merch in there. And he's like, what's wrong with you? Why? And I'm like, I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
I think it's funny that this was even made. I think that they're probably there since like maybe 2004. And I want that. And Rich Walker's like, I'm the only one with a key. So I'm like, well, Rich, open up the fucking case then. And he never opened up the case.
Come on.
And we're going on like 12, 13 classes. I've done 2 graduations. I've been to 2 other graduations. Open up the case and give it to me.
I told you. He's not the nice Walker.
Finally, I told James, I was at the brokerage. I went and did a spot on Wednesday. And I said, you guys sell a lot of those? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, all right. Because, I don't know how much they are, but I'd really like one. And he was like, what? I can't give you that. Rosie, come on. How can I give you that? Yeah, it's inappropriate.
Oh, James is
I
great.
go,
I love that
it's
guy.
not inappropriate. He goes, I can't give you that. You want your husband to come and give you one of those? You bring your husband, he'll give it to you. I go,
He's so funny.
I go, just tell him. I'll tell him that your wife gave it to me. And he goes, ooh, I like that. So now I'm at Louis C.K. the next day. A couple days later, and his wife, who's the sweetest.
Oh, she is the best.
Laura is
Yep.
the sweetest.
Yep.
She's like, I have something for you in my pocketbook. I'm like, you do? Oh, they make governor's underwears.
I have never noticed that.
It's like that scene from the bathroom in 16 Candles
Yeah,
right now. But they don't fit me. I don't know, maybe they'll fit you.
How do we know they don't fit you?
They don't, because I put them up. I didn't try them, I put them up. They don't fit. I mean, look at this thing. Look at these. Aren't they great?
Yeah, they are great.
So great.
That is hilarious.
I do want the sweatshirt too, that the bartenders wear.
Yes.
But these.
I thought for sure you were going to say something silly like a Frisbee or something. I never noticed that in
They're
the
in the
glass
case. I look at them and I'm like, people come in and out of here. Fundraisers, famous people,
Right.
not so funny people. And they're just in the case like this. And nobody ever talks about them. And all I ever wanted, and I think they might be used. Look.
What?
Look, there's like little stains on. It's like weird.
What the
and they're
hell?
small.
It is very small.
Yeah, but
Like children's underwear with governors?
I'm making a scrapbook of like my first year doing this. So like all
Okay.
the little things I've gotten, different things. My
Underwear.
My diploma. And this is going right in the
I would say that's more valuable than the diploma.
This is so great.
You're like Tom Jones now. We're getting people's underwear.
Well, you never know.
Wow.
Maybe somebody will throw theirs at me one day too.
I'm sure they haven't yet?
No, not yet. I would love that.
That is wild. I have never noticed that in the glass case over
Well,
there.
I don't know. Maybe they were the only pair, and now they're mine. But I needed to have them.
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually very jealous.
And I love that Laura remembered.
Thank
you, Laura.
That is cool that Laura handed it to you.
Yes. Because, James was like, I'm not handing you underwear for nothing.
Oh, he knew the whole time what he was doing, and it was already in his head. I'll just have Laura give it to her. That is fantastic.
They make governor's underwears. Underwears.
I'll have to look. I might have a Gov's radio. I might have a Gov's radio sweatshirt for you.
Okay.
I'll have to look.
I just need like a little something, like a business card or like a coaster, that kind of thing. Because I'm doing like my whole. I like making my own little memories. Like I keep all the tickets of all the shows I've ever seen.
Let's see. Hang on, John Rusciolo is calling. Hang on, John.
What's that?
I don't know. A guitar pick. A Safe Haven music guitar pick.
I'm good. I'm good on that.
All right. Hello, Romeo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to clarify something. I wrote something in the comments.
Okay.
I don't think it came up yet. And it says, I will pay $100 to see you in them on the show. I meant that totally for you. I don't want to disrespect or think to your lovely co-host. All right. But
so,
I would actually, in fact, I would pay more than $100.
To see me in that pair of underwear?
Yeah, I will walk in that underwear on the show. That would be the most hilarious thing
I'll do
ever seen. Will you do it?
Well, Rosie brings up a good point. She says you're not specifying where I'd be wearing it, so I could just put it over my head.
No. Where underwear belongs, in between your two legs.
He only has one leg, so you're really going for all of these, like, what do they call them when you have the, like a loophole?
In fact, I will double our donation to the PAL special needs.
Oh, well,
He does. He does. Oh, that reminds me. I totally forgot to mention to you. You guys gave me a donation back in October or November. The check got lost, but now we just found it. So can we still cash it? Sorry about that.
I don't know. If it's still good, if not, I'll replace it. No big deal.
All right. I just wanted to check with you before All right. So you're telling me if I wear that on the show.
Yes.
You're saying where underwear goes. So I can't have. It can't be over my pants.
No.
Now, yeah, but poor Rosie. Rosie's not going to want.
It's fine by me.
It's fine by you?
There's a Seinfeld bathroom right there. I'll wait.
All right. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right. I don't give a crap. What's that?
You do it right now. Dawn's not here. I'll make her write a check with no problem.
I am a little concerned why you want to see this, but I'll do it.
I can't guarantee James didn't wear those in advance.
Why you want to see it? I think it's funny. I think it's hysterical.
Oh, all right.
I think
especially with your shirt.
They match.
Especially with Fat Jay's shirt.
I'll look like some kind of like superhero.
Oh my God! Please do this.
All right, I'll do it. I'm going to do it right now. Rosie handed me the underwear. I'm going to do it.
That's it.
Okay.
I can look through the comments.
And the check will be in the mail.
All right, cool. All right. Thank you. All right.
Anything for charity.
Sure. So yeah, if you want, you can.
All right, let's.
So
look
you
at
could just
comments.
you could just scroll around.
All right. Well, we're in the changing room.
Wow. All right, this is gonna be very disturbing. I can tell you that right now. And if I can move, I'm all caught up here. What is going on here? Okay, there we go.
All right. Vicky says you have to give me a Knockem Dead T-shirt.
Vicky, I never gave you a shirt. I got a shirt for you, Vicky. I'm sorry. My apologies. I could have sworn I gave you one. But yes, I have one for you, Vicky.
No, I think she wants you to give. Oh, she wants you to give me one.
Oh, I don't have any with me now, but I'll well, that's what I just said a minute ago. I have Gov's radio.
I'll take it.
Stuff. Yeah, I'll give you one of each. All right. No, I got to go into the bathroom. Right? You don't want me changing here.
Well, I won't. I don't have to look.
Oh, I don't. You see one, you see them all.
I'll look away.
You don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm curious. I am kind of curious about your leg.
In all honesty, it just makes it easier because the couch, because I need to. It's a lot of work here changing them.
So right now we have Tony Walker here live, and he's going to put on a pair of Governor's Mutandinis. That's underwear in Italian.
And you really take these back after they've been on me?
Yeah, I'm not going to really use these underwear. I mean, it's not like I'm going to prance around on stage or in Valentine's Day with them.
You should.
I mean, maybe. This could be, you know. You know. So it looks like Vicky and James both have the same last name. There's more than one Grimm other than the fairy tales?
Wow, yeah, I guess so.
Is that like a common name?
I don't know.
I don't know. So there's some really corny jokes in this thread.
Is it all from Fremda?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said that he saw the doctor is jaundice. I was jaundice as a child. I was yellow. They say if you're a baby and you don't have a little jaundice at all, that your mother was an alcoholic because you were already processing alcohol in the womb, and that nurses then have to test you.
This is unbelievable.
I don't know if that's true.
I can't believe I'm about to do this.
I can't wait to see this.
This is.
All right,
this
let's
is
do.
quite disgusting.
Oh my God, you have a Mets leg?
Yes. That's
What?
That's my tattoo.
All right, I'm moving the chair.
Yeah.
I'm moving the chair. Okay.
Right. Here.
All right, this is a sight.
This is disgusting.
For sore eyes.
Here you go, John. This is what I do for the PAL. Look at this. It barely covers me. We're gonna get shut down. Look at this.
I don't know. This is a new kind of show, everybody.
Yeah, and look, the logo is like right in the perfect spot.
I think you own these now.
See, I told you.
I'm gonna have to get another pair. You have something falling out of the front on the left
What do
side.
you mean?
Yes.
On the left side?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna fix that.
All right, yeah, I'm going back.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking these off.
All right. Shit. You better make good on that donation because I had to.
I do for you,
I had to see that in person. Christ's sake. The things I've seen.
Goodness.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get hit with fines. We're gonna get shut
I
down.
think we are. Holy smokes.
What the hell?
Wow.
That was messed up.
Holy smokes. I really love this story about
What's that?
Seinfeld's bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. He complained that there was no bathroom back here.
Oh, you're getting a call. Maybe it's him.
Does it say John Rusiello?
It does. We're going to answer it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, John.
That was incredible.
You
No, it wasn't.
You got more balls than a branch monkey. I love it.
That was
That
gross.
was great.
Gross.
That was perfect. Poor Rosie, you start getting a little red in the face.
Well, you know what's really good? I was hungry and now I'm not, so.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice.
I believe it.
I love him. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Well, I tell you, this is going to be one for the books.
Listen, we have fun in here.
Oh, believe me, trust me, you have no idea how much fun. You're a newcomer.
I'm very new.
Yes, and a welcome, by the way, a welcome addition.
Thank you.
Might not come back after this.
A welcome addition.
Thank you.
Walker, you never cease to amaze me. And when you come down, and when you come down here, all right, you go in the bathroom and you come out with in front of Dawn. She'll be on the floor.
Here, you could. Here, give me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, you need
Give me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to put these in the scrapbook, and
we need to get.
we're gonna have to wash these
need
and
an
then put them in the scrapbook.
You need an exterminator.
Yeah, we're
My
gonna have
goodness. I don't know if I would do that for you in person, pal. I'm a little scared.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what my motto is? What's my motto?
A hit's a hit.
100 times. A hit's a hit.
Which is exactly why I'd be scared to do that in front of you. Yes.
Well, all right. I'm going to show this to Dawn later, and I'm going to make her write the check.
Okay.
And seriously, if that check's not, it is over 3 months old. It might be not valid. And if it isn't, just let me know.
Okay, will do.
We'll work it out.
All right.
See you later.
Thank you, pal. I can't believe I owe you an apology. I can't believe I even did that.
Why?
Because that was gross.
Oh, please. You things I've seen. Are you kidding me? I work in a bridal shop. You have less hair than some of my brides coming out of their underwears. Are you kidding me?
All right. Grim is her husband, Vicky's husband's name.
Oh.
We hyphenated when we got married. Yeah, her maiden name is Remical. Yeah, and then James says, that they're not related.
Okay.
She's, I think, okay. And GD, I don't blame you. He left and he said, I'll be back when it's over. Yeah. Tony, how much would John pay you to see out of your underwear?
No, this is a different kind of programming. That would be like,
Yeah. Governor's underwear would make me feel better about people laughing at my nethers. Jeez.
I'm sure that there's a whole segment of society that likes one-legged bald men in governor's underwear. There's got to be like a kink or a niche for that. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, my my ex-girlfriend who used to do the show with me, her ex-husband was also missing his right leg. So the stuff we used to say, like
what?
Talk about a fetish. Yeah.
Was that a shark attack?
No, he was born that way. He just, came out of the oven too early. He wasn't ready.
Was it thalidomide? Do you remember that whole thing?
Yes, I don't know.
No?
I never even thought about that.
Probably.
I was with her for 10 years. I never even thought about that. But either way, he just came out that way. He had a few physical things going on, and that was one of them. He was missing his right leg. Yeah. So, definitely a fetish there.
This is something.
I even asked her when I talked to her a few months back, because now she has another guy that she's living with, and I said, what's it like to have a full man for the first time? She didn't like that. Okay, Carol says she can't believe she's just tuning in. Wow, Ann says, Tony, yay. Oh, I got to tell you about Ann.
Who's Ann?
Ann Rothney is her name. She's in California. She watches every day.
Is this Romeo's
Yes.
Juliet? Okay,
Yes.
now I know who Ann is.
This past Tuesday, we were in here, and on Tuesdays, we do this thing called Tuesday Trivia.
Okay.
And we ask trivia questions, just 10 random questions, and people put their answers in the comments. And it's 10 questions. The 10th question is always a sex question. So this week was a true or false.
Okay.
Orgasms, once they have started, you can stop it from you can stop it from you can stop it from finishing once it's started. Anne wrote that she just had one.
A stopped orgasm or an orgasm?
Just an orgasm.
She just
Yeah.
okay.
So we're like, oh. So next Tuesday, because I have a co-host on Tuesdays. So this coming Tuesday, when my Tuesday co-host is back, we're going to call Ann, and she's going to kind of tell us what was going on that day.
My word.
I know. I'm all excited about that.
I feel like maybe we could work out a deal with James and get some demand going for him to sell some merch, and we could do like a whole line of underwear.
Well, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I mean, I did that for $20. $200. I think he said. What would be your price to put those on?
Oof.
I mean, shit. I mean, nobody wants to see this guy wearing that, but everybody wants to see that. And I'm volunteering John that he'll pay it, whatever your price is.
I will be on. I'm not much of a
underwear person. That's
no,
awesome.
No.
Oh.
I'm okay with kind of like nudity. I mean, I wouldn't come here nude.
Right. But what do you mean, like going to a nude beach?
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand, in all seriousness, not trying to be stupid.
No, I
I'm
know
trying
you're
to
not trying to
understand
be
what you mean by that.
Like, I'm very comfortable being naked.
So are you known, like, with your friends and stuff to, like, rip your shirt off or something? I'm again, just trying to understand what you mean by being
Not
comfortable.
rip it off, but like I'll be like, oh, I want to show you something.
Oh, okay,
and they're
yeah.
like, all right,
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm okay with it. To me, it's like,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not like it's we all have it, but I mean, but some people you enjoy seeing naked, some people not so much.
yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's true. And I guess because like I don't know, like I'll change in the middle of the office. Like recently, I'm starting to go through like the changes. And I was in the office and I was really like I had a sweater on and it was super super hot. And I started like having like a really like deep all-encompassing sort of like sweat, and it made me feel like almost nauseous.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to take this sweater off, but I didn't have anything on except a bra.
Oh.
And whatever I had on the bottom. So at that moment, I just was like, I'm taking off my shirt, guys. I'm sorry. It's all women and my brother, and I don't even think my brother was there that day. So I took off my shirt and I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm doing my work and I'm sitting in a bra, like just working. And the UPS guy comes in.
Nice.
I've known him for like 12 years. He's
This is like the ultimate porn. The delivery guy comes in. Thanks for the delivery. Thanks for your package.
We call him Giggles because he's always like, you want to buy a Super Bowl box? So I hear his giggle and it was too late. And I'm like, my sweater.
Well, I'm sure that's why he was giggling.
Well, no, he was giggling in the intro. He likes the girl in the front. So he walks in and he just looks at me and he's just like, what the fuck is going on now? And I'm like, I'm having a hot flash. And he's like, yeah, I bet you are. And then he's like, should I come back a little later? And I was like, oh, you know what, at Jimmy, at this point, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, right.
I'll sign for the packages. And he's just standing, and I'm standing there signing for the package, like in my bra, and he's just standing there, and he's like, all right, I'll see you at 4. I was like, right.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'm not going to be like,
And come 4:00, did you think? All right, let me put it on.
Oh no, I
like,
was fully dressed by then.
I have to say, in all seriousness, I give women all the credit in the world. Men could not handle having babies. Men could not handle the flashes and all that stuff.
It's terrible.
Men are pussies, and I give women all the credit in the world for all that. Bleeding every month.
It's just cramps
Right.
in general, like,
Yep.
and then they make you nauseous. It's terrible.
Although there are positives to it because they're taking off their shirts in the office.
Yeah, once in a while, and that's happening. I didn't know that was going to be a thing, but it's like I'll walk outside and it'll be like 20 degrees, and I'm just standing out there without a coat, like, oh, this is amazing. And people are coming in with like hats and scarves and gloves, and I'm like, ah.
If you're out there just a bra,
No.
Sure
I'm not that crazy.
You get a lot more customers, I bet. Not that you need them. But...
Another time, I lived in an apartment on Shore Road in Long Beach.
Oh, sure.
And I'm one to walk around, like I lived alone at the time, and I'm one to walk around like stark naked. And my ADHD tells me to make half a bed, then do half a face of makeup, then go make a cup of coffee, and then open up every cabinet, leap and open, go make other half a bed, come back out, blow dry half my hair, come back in, other half a face of makeup, now blow dry here. I can't do one thing and then finish it. So I was running around my apartment not dressed, doing all of these things.
Yeah.
And I had a terrace that was overlooking like the pool area, but I'm high. Nobody can see in.
You sure?
And then I heard like, oye, mira. And I'm like, did I leave like the TV on or do I have the radio on? And all of a sudden I just turned around and I looked at the terrace, and there was a scaffold that was on my terrace that was like, coming down.
Yeah.
And there were 3 guys on my terrace, like doing like pointing on the building, and I was like,
best day of their lives.
and they were just staring at me, and I just turned around and I stared back at them, and I just got my coffee and I walked into my bedroom and I got changed and ready for work, and they were still there when I got out.
Shocker.
And I just looked at the terrace and I knocked on the window and I just waved to them. And then I went down to the office and I was like, could you please let me know next time they're going to be sending,
Yeah,
an
that should have
entire
been automatic.
pulley system of men on my terrace?
Right.
And they were like, oh, sorry.
They're not.
So, yeah, you got to be careful sometimes. But other than that, I wear clothes to work and, to the movies.
Unlike the kids who are wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
Wow. I just saved James Grimm $20 because he doesn't want lunch anymore. Wow. Vicky says, oh, my God, I don't have to go to the gym. I just finished the best ab workout. Wow.
She laughed.
Yeah, Galati's right. He said viewership is about to go down. Well, in what way are they going down?
Oh!
Hey! Don Sill. You met Don at the party. There he is. Oh, he's on tonight at 8 o'clock, Donversations.
I met Don at a LaRocchia event.
Oh, right.
He was filming.
Yes. Donversations tonight at 8 o'clock. Don is talking to Shivani Dave. Do you know Shivani? She's wonderful. Love her.
I like her. I met
She's
her
great.
the other night at the...
Oh, she was here for Louis.
I met her at
Right,
Louis.
right.
And we
I did
exchanged
see her quickly.
information. Now I follow her. I like her fun videos.
Yeah.
And Louis had a joke about eating Indian people.
Oh.
Because they look toasted. They look like toasted white people. And she came out and we were at the bar and she was like... And we were like... I was like, yeah.
You're a toasted
And she
white
said
person.
to me... I better watch myself. I might get eaten. I was like, you look a little toasty. You look delicious.
She's wonderful. I love her.
She's adorable.
So Don says, 30 years and he never saw my balls until now.
Oh, well, it only took me 3 podcasts to see his balls. I work fast, Don. I work fast.
Well, yeah, and Don, if you looked like Rosie, you would have seen them a lot sooner. Fremder, no more corny jokes. You asked for it. Nothing but the best of the worst. I'll be locked and loaded from now on. Listener beware. All right. John says, this is the greatest. John's a little too excited about seeing my balls. Can't unring that bell, says Galati.
He's funny, Tom.
Tom is
I want
funny.
him to do a comedy show in Northport at that bar.
Oh, yeah. I did that once.
I want to do it.
Oh, has he not been doing it?
No.
Oh, how come?
He's very busy.
Oh, I didn't know he wasn't doing it. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun.
wanna
In
do
fact, I
it.
think I did it twice. Yes, I did. I did it twice.
I want to be on that show.
Yeah, it is.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, Tom, what are you waiting for? Put that underwear back in the case at the brokerage, he says.
I think somebody did that already.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to hold those with my pen to the car, throw them in the back, and wash them twice.
I would leave them on the outside of the car as you're driving home.
That's not like a bulletin board?
No, these are
Soundproof?
Yeah,
Okay.
soundboards.
'Cause
Yeah.
I was going to say we could hang them there.
Yeah, I don't. Can you imagine though after I wore them?
There's some hair in there. I saw one hair.
I'm
on
worried
there,
about like.
I'm like a little like.
If it's
I
satin
to get
here.
my tweezers.
Yeah. Well, give it to me. I'll get the hair.
No,
it's my hair.
please.
It's mine.
No,
I'm worried though if it's sat in here all weekend and then I come in here Monday.
I feel like I need to put it like in an evidence bag.
Poor Miss Masacchio is watching and she's gonna be like, "What? That's what this guy does?" I had no idea. My favorite student's father was a
my
pig.
most favorite student there ever was.
Oh my goodness. Don Sill thinks the underwear would be worth more now since my DNA is all over it. John Rusiello, the governor's poster, Tony Walker, Fat J, Don Sill, Mike Kaplan in the underwear. Oh, stop it. James Grimm, I don't know how to talk dirty. I'm like, the dishes are piling up, baby. I think the temperature in the studio just went up. I think she needs to take her shirt off again, says Fremder. Hey.
Whew.
And yes, I did have a little jaundice when I was a baby, but it's grown since then.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, you need like an exterminator. Actually, it's supposed to snow again tomorrow, so I would leave it outside.
Okay.
Yeah, and just make sure you don't shovel it and throw it out or something. But
I'm gonna bury them and see what grows.
Oh, maybe another leg will grow. That would be cool.
Oh, that happens to some animals. Not you.
Not this animal. Not this pig. I still can't believe I did that.
I can't believe you did that either.
My mother watches this.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got to check on her later.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a phone call later.
So your real name is Anthony?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She doesn't call me that, though.
No?
No. I've always been Tony.
My father was Anthony. My brother is Anthony. And my husband is Anthony.
Very nice.
So when I was pregnant with a boy, I remember being like, oh, shit, what do I do now? Because they're going to want me to have an Anthony.
Right.
But my father, who I thought would be he was so traditional, Italian,
Yeah.
He was like, do me a favor. Don't name him Anthony. It's very confusing.
You're like, oh, thank God.
But my father then became Tony as he got older.
Oh, yeah?
And my husband's still Anthony, and my brother's Anthony too. But my husband's college friends call him Tony. And it sounds so foreign to me. Like,
oh, really?
They go out and they're like, Tony. And I'm like, who the fuck is Tony? But
I had an uncle, Tony. He used to say, Tony sounds tough. Anthony is too sweet. So
Anthony.
Sweet Anthony, tough Tony.
Like we say to my brother, oh, Aunt Panucci.
Aunt Panucci.
Oh, Aunt Panucci. Little Aunt Panucci.
The Joe here at Governor's, who you also met at the party, one of the owners.
Oh, the other one.
He'll text me. We text all the time. He's one of my favorite people in the world. He'll actually text me and he'll be like, "Hey, Tony, T-O-N-I," and I want to say, "What the fuck?" But I leave it. But it's like, come on, that's a girl.
It is.
Come on. I don't know. Sometimes I'm wondering if he does it on purpose, but
that's like the gender neutral flow now of everything now.
Oh, I don't think that's what his. I really don't think that's his line of thinking.
I don't think so either after meeting him.
Right, yes. Oh, he's great, though. Mickey tells me I should wear that underwear for my wife at home.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Are you kidding? She hates looking at me with clothes on.
You can take them for Valentine's Day.
I don't want to see that again, let alone her. Oh, my goodness. I want to have sex with my wife. I don't want to make her throw up on Valentine's Day. Actually, well, we're working too. You're working in Nyack. We're doing a murder mystery in Islip Terrace. But yeah, I really don't think I would bet you if my wife saw that she would just laugh.
Oh yeah, I would too. I did. My God.
Until you saw the nut.
I mean, in Europe, that's all the rage still on the beach. They love those little teeny weenies.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they still wear the Speedos.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't. I'm not much for men in Speedos.
I was never a Speedo guy.
I don't quite understand that look.
Me neither. I don't get it.
Nobody needs a banana hammock laying there, bronzing.
But now, speaking of being comfortable nude, years ago, I'm retired from the phone company, and we were working down by Jones Beach, and we're driving on Ocean Parkway. I'm driving, and my buddy who's in the truck with me, he says, he points to an area. He goes, that's the nude beach area. I was like, really?
And Jones Beach?
I did the same thing. I had no idea. And he goes, oh yeah, you didn't know? I said, no, I didn't know. And we had about we had to report the garage that we worked out of was up in Glen Cove. So it's a good half hour at least. But we had about an hour before we had to be back. So I was like, screw it. So I pull over. I just, I pull the truck onto the grass. We walk through the dunes, the brush, whatever you want to call it. And then it's the beach. But now this was like October, so it wasn't like there were a lot of people. But there were some people on the beach. So I come out of the brush, and I'm just looking. I look to my left, and I see a guy walking like along the water. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't see him well, but I could tell he was naked. I saw another woman. She's just sitting there on the beach. Older woman. Not really what you want to see. Nude. I look to my right. I see another older lady just sitting there on a chair. I look back to my left. The guy that was walking on the water is now walking in my direction. But again, I'm on the edge of the brush. He's on the edge of the water. He's still kind of far. So I didn't think anything of it. I then look back, and I look back. My partner from work, he's not there. I go, and I yell, where are you? He goes, oh, I stopped to tie my shoes.
Oh boy,
okay.
He's bending over with all these naked men
he's
walking towards him.
He's in the brush. So they can't even see him. Yeah, it was weird. But then I turned back to the beach. This guy is still walking towards me. So now I'm at the point where I'm just kind of nonchalantly looking around, but I'm still like eyeing this guy to see what he's doing. I'm just doing one of these, right? And I'm looking, sure enough. And I'm watching this guy get closer and closer. Now I can see his, his junk. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He gets about 20 feet. And that's when I'm like, I'm out of here.
You're like, I'm good.
Just as I turn, here comes, I swear to you, this is all true. Here comes my partner out of the bush. We actually literally bumped into each other. So I go, get out of the way. He goes, what's the matter with you? I said, get out of the way. I now turn to see where this guy is. He's now running towards us. I pushed my partner out of the way, and I took off. I ran. I got in the truck. I start the truck. I look. Here comes my partner. He jumps in the truck. We take off. We're like, what in the world was that? He goes, I have no idea what that was. We weren't sticking around to find out what this guy was doing, but he was running towards us, and we just took off. I don't think he ran into the bush. I think he may have stopped at the where the brush starts. It's radio. That's a true story.
This is bizarre. You see, like I'm okay with like naked behavior, but then there's chasing two straight men in their telephone truck. It's just a little much.
You're okay with normal naked behavior. What classifies as normal naked behavior?
Being home and liking to not be in all your clothes is
for the guys on the scaffolding.
That was unexpected.
So we're not talking sex. You're just talking about comfortability.
Yeah.
Warmth.
Not about sex. Just about. I hate being in all kinds of.
Do you sleep naked?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, sometimes. And then sometimes I sleep like Nanook from the north. I have on like layers and then sweatpants, and I hate sleeping with socks. It can be like 10 degrees.
Me too.
Frig those socks. My feet are always naked when I sleep. But now that I'm older, I start sweating.
Yep.
So it's like I've had nights where I have to change my pajamas twice.
Wow.
Because they're literally wet, and I have to like take them off, and then I'm cold. Then I have to put on a new pair of pajamas. It's a nightmare.
But now, what about Anthony? You're laying there going to bed, and you're naked. Is he like, hey?
Yeah, but we're 20 years in. You know how much hey.
Come on, there's plenty of hey left. Hey. Plenty of that left.
Oh my
Come
God,
on.
my chair is breaking.
What happened?
Richie Byrne.
Yeah,
I think he's used to me being naked. Like he's had to say to me, your son is getting a little older now when he was younger.
Oh, so you walk around the house.
Like I have, and I'll be like, the door will be open and he'll be like, Rose, the guy's coming to fix the frickin' washer and dryer. I'm like, oh yeah.
They're fighting over, the appliance guys are fighting over who goes to the naked lady's house.
Like, I don't think about it. Like it's just,
I did that too. I mean, my kids are in their 20s now, but I did it probably late teens. Because if I'm doing something like, if I have to go to the bathroom, then I'm going to be in there for a while. Like I can't wear this one because it comes all the way up. It's like if I go in there to, do that business, it's going to actually hit it. So I have to take this off.
Do you sleep in that?
No, it's.
But what would happen if your house was on fire?
I'm screwed. I'd probably say to them, love you.
If you had somebody come in your house and they were like, they wanted to tussle.
Wanted to tussle? Somebody's coming in for the tussle with Tony.
They're going to tussle Tony at night.
Yes.
And you have to get up and you have to.
I'm going to lose.
I would just take the leg.
Oh, I can hit them with the leg. Oh, that titanium? Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need.
I should get because I have the the leg attachment to this. I should get the rifle attachment so I can just was it Kill Bill that had that? There's some movie where a girl has a prosthetic and she has a rifle attached to it.
There's so many options for you.
Oh yeah, the rocket attachment.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Forget it. You could light fires.
The vibrator attachment.
Wow. You could be like the guy that has like the leg that just and shoot fire.
That would be cool.
Start the barbecue.
I mean, it's cool enough because I get the best parking spots. So I get good aisle seats. So I'm already cool.
Yeah.
But to have those attachments, that would be something.
I mean, you should really look into that.
In all seriousness, because I still use crutches. You know, if I do have to get up in the middle of the night, if I'm going to the bathroom, so
Okay.
I'm pretty good on a set of crutches.
You could crutch your way out of the
I would
fire.
crutch my way out.
I mean, if you had metal ones, it'd get really hot and burn you.
Or
and then wooden ones would probably go up really fast.
If I have to go fast, forget it.
Huh. Figure out how to get you out of that fire.
Yeah, maybe because I'm wearing the J shirt that all of a sudden I'm fat. Because this chair just keeps, look at that. This chair just keeps sinking. I don't know what's going on. That's never happened before.
When I was on the other night, he was hosting.
Jay's great.
He was great, and he does this whole fat thing. And then I got up and I was like, he's fat and I'm aging. He said my name so wrong. And it's so funny. Everybody does. But he was like,
how did he say
it's Fiumara, right?
Right,
and I was
Fiumara.
like, yeah. He's like, I got this. And then we're at the bar. He's like, it's Fiumara, right? I go, yeah. Fiumara. He goes, I got it. I got it. Okay. He gets up there. He's like, and let's hear it. You know, she's at all the governor's clubs. Rosie Fiumara.
Oh, Jay. That's fantastic.
Fiumara.
Fiumara.
I was like, okay. I tell them, just say Rosie. It's easier. You know, forget it.
That actually happened with Keegan and Mark Hirschman, who does the podcast with him. They were doing Hershey and the Keys. They were doing a Hershey and the Keys show, Christmas of 23 at the brokerage. And Brandon Lacaruba, who used to do the show a lot.
That's a real name.
Brandon Lacaruba. Yeah, he has since moved to Texas. But he was a local comedian, and they had him they had him host.
Okay.
And, it's a Hershey and the Keys show, so they're like, the headliners, they're the main guys. And Brandon goes up there in between, whoever, after whoever was up there, and then he goes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, part of the podcast, one of the guys you've been waiting to see. And all of a sudden he freezes, and he just goes, Hershey! Like, he totally forgot Mark Hirschman's name. He just had a brain fart.
It happened.
It does happen. And we still reference it because it drives Hirschman crazy. But he totally blanked out.
I mean, I haven't been doing this a long time, but the only time that I've ever blanked out was when my family came in from like Staten Island and Jersey, and I was so excited to have them, and they had a big table, and they were right up front, and I was up there. I was having a little bit of a rough week. I'm not making excuses, but I wasn't, I was a little overwhelmed with life, and I had things on my mind, but I was just all of a sudden like mid-sentence, and I just went. And everybody was like, later on, like back there, they were all like, you could have done this and you should have done that, or you could have made a joke about it, or you could have acted like, and I was like, you don't understand. It felt like I was seizing for a weekend.
Yep.
And then I was so embarrassed. Oh.
I know somebody, and I won't say the name because I don't know if this person, although I bet this person has talked about it in public, but I'm not going to do it anyway. But I know a comedian who, totally froze on stage and never rebounded like at that particular day.
I must have told you this because you told me who it was. I know who it is.
Oh, okay. So all right. So we talked about it.
Story. We talked about this. I'm cold again in here.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's cold.
All right. So you get me in underwear, and you get Rosie putting on clothes.
That's right. Oh, this matches the underwear. If they weren't so hairy, I'd put them on. Now I got Tony's hairy underwears.
See, you're just full of Anthony's.
I'm moving up.
Oh, that's what I was going to say before.
Watch me now.
Well, yeah, speaking of moving up, that's what I was going to say before. We're talking about Jay, and I do feel the same applies to you. I think, like, this time, a year from now, we're going to be like, Rose, you'll be on that main stage like regularly. You'll become a governor's regular, and you'll be one of the main players around here.
I would love that.
Just like we were with Jay. When I first met Jay, I mean, he couldn't even buy his way into the giggle room. And now he's, we've watched him move up. I feel like a proud uncle. And, I definitely feel the same's happening with you.
Well, I appreciate the encouragement, and I'm trying to work hard. And we'll see where life takes me. And if not, that's okay too. I just, I'm I'm enjoying the ride. I've met
Absolutely.
some amazing people. This here is the best opportunity ever. I love being here.
Nice.
I've always wanted to be a talk show host, so this is like
Nice.
right up my alley.
So, right. So when Danny Calabrese is here, you can interview him.
Yes.
And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get Peter and Jackie in here soon. That underwear definitely fit the punching bag under them balls. Who knew you could get the wrinkles out of your balls with an iron? Pretty nuts. Oh, my goodness. I hate sweating while I sleep. The other night, I stubbed my toe while trying to replace my sweaty shirt with a pillowcase in the dark. What?
I get that.
You get what? What did he say?
No, but somebody was sweaty, and they were trying to take off their shirt and replace it with a new one, and they stubbed their toe by tripping over a pillowcase.
Oh, is that what he said?
I believe so.
Oh. Ann says, Rosie, you're a great new member of the family. You're so much fun, she says.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I am a lot of fun.
I agree. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you?
What?
Where is it?
Did you get a new garbage can, for Christ's sake? Did you pay attention to the rules?
No, I returned it. 80,
Well, it was like $80.
$80. I just returned it,
I
got
mean,
my
it's not
money
like
back.
you returned, the dead flowers or a $10 whatever you call
Yes.
it.
Where the hell? There was something about Saturday Night Live. They're having.
They're doing the 50 years of 50-50, and they left out Pearl Jam, those sons of bitches.
Well, that
guests.
too, but they're having a concert.
Yeah, and Eddie Vedder's going to be on.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. He was like the only. Well, yeah, you probably heard about this before the rest of the world even knew about it.
Well, he told me.
He
No,
told
kidding.
you. But he was like the only. I think him and was it Dave Grohl? I think. Oh, here it is. They're like the rest of the names weren't anything special. Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus.
Well, she's amazing, Miley Cyrus.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. She doesn't do it for me.
She's got this growly voice. She can do anything. She's real. She's like genuinely got a voice on her.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's
All
super
right.
talented.
All right. I won't argue
You
with
got to
you.
go like past the Hannah Montana bullshit.
Well, yeah.
And the fact that her father does the hippy dippy stoopy slide or whatever he does, the hippie, the shaky, shaky, shake.
Ugh.
What does he do?
The
achy, breaky,
breaky heart. Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Post Malone, Jelly Roll, the Backstreet Boys.
Jelly Roll's also another huge hit right now. It's not our thing, but he's a big country star. With
Yeah.
he's born again now. He found God in
Oh,
prison.
is that right?
He's got the little face tattoos.
Arcade Fire. All right, Dave Grohl. Oh, all right, there's good. Bonnie Raitt.
I love her.
I love Bonnie
I
Raitt.
do too.
Brandy Carlisle, Chris Martin.
She's amazing too.
No, she is good. Chris Martin, David Byrne, Devo.
David Byrne pissed me off this year so bad.
Ooh, he pissed me off too. I hope it's for the same reason. How did he piss you off?
I went to see his show.
Oh, the one on Broadway?
Yeah.
It looks, from what I've seen on TV, it looks amazing.
But no, not like it's. I went to go see him in concert on Broadway.
Yeah.
But it's not him performing.
Really?
Yeah, read the fine print.
No kidding.
It's his friends.
I had no idea, because every time you see it on TV, he's there singing.
So I went in thinking I was going to see the whole, the whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same as it ever was. Yeah.
Same as it ever was. None of that. He came out.
Yeah.
And he was basically the host. And then Fred Armisen came out and did some weirdo song.
Well, that's what he does.
And then a child came out and she did her social studies project about the environment on a fucking PowerPoint presentation.
What?
And then some other wilderness fucking crunchy granola bitch came out with her shit. Okay?
Crunchy granola bitch.
And then she had a choir of children. And that's when I said to my husband, I'm going to go get a drink.
You went to the bar by yourself?
And I went to the bar by myself, and guess who didn't come back?
Wow. Did he say it got better?
No. But he likes to stick things. He's very calm, my husband.
Wow.
He's very he wanted to see what was next. I was so excited to see David Byrne. You don't know. I love that band.
Great band.
So now I'm in the lobby. And it's me and one other guy, and he's from Australia, and he was just as pissed, but he was from far away, so he was really pissed.
I bet.
So now there was this this big fat guy in the lobby who was one of the ushers, and he saw I was annoyed. So I was doing my thing about the crunchy granola bitches, and he goes, "You're funny." So I said, "You know what?" He goes to me, "You should do comedy." And I had just gotten, somebody sent me a flyer from a show I was doing. So I go, "I do." And I showed him.
Yeah.
He goes, "Holy shit." So he calls over one of the other ushers and, "Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke." I go, "You know what I'm going to do for you? Because we got time." I go, "If you go to the bar and get me a drink, I'll do my whole set for you."
Wow.
So he goes, "All right." He gets the bartender, his buddy.
Yeah.
They made me a double in one of those fancy plastic cups with the lids that are like $37.
Yeah.
Brings me a drink.
Nice.
I took a sip. I stood outside. I stole one of his cigarettes. And I did my whole set for him and his friends.
That's fantastic.
And the Australian guy. So now, of course, my husband walks out like this. Again. Like he always does. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "My set." And he's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Nothing.
And I go, "I've had it with this guy." Meanwhile, in the meantime, this guy, Oscar, his name was. Oscar took me to the alleyway next door. I saw David Byrne's bike. I put on his bike helmet. He wouldn't let me take a picture.
Right.
But yeah, he's like, he came here on a 10-speed. It was like a fucking Panasonic 10-speed. He's so weird.
Well, true. I'm thinking it was Oscar's 10-speed, but
No, I don't think Oscar could.
True.
I think that would look like some kind of fucking thong on Oscar if you saw Oscar. So I saw David Byrne's bicycle and his bike helmet, and we walked
which is
around
better than
alley.
seeing the show, probably.
And the security guard back there was like, whoosh, and he goes, "She's fine. She's just looking at the bike."
That's
so then I came around after I did my set. I got my free drink. The Australian guy and I cursed a lot, and then and then my husband said, "You want to go back to the room?" And I said, "I want to go to Connolly's." And then we did some shots at Connolly's, and we had a good time. It was a great night, actually.
And then?
But I was so pissed. I had a list of songs I wanted to hear.
Oh, absolutely.
And I heard none of them.
Yeah, that would. Oh,
And everybody walking out was like, "Wasn't that marvelous? It's so insightful." Everybody was so, I learned about the environment and global warming. And I'm like,
Ugh.
fuck you guys.
Just want to hear the music. But yeah, he's on the show. Devo, Jack White, Mumford and Sons.
I love Jack White.
Yeah, he's
Mumford
good.
and Sons is
Yeah,
good.
they're
Marcus
good.
Mumford is super talented.
The B-52s, the Roots, and Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, of course. They have to save the best.
So now, would you still go to that show? Like
Yeah, of course.
just for like the 10 minutes of Eddie Vedder?
Of course I would. I went to go see the 12-12-12 benefit concert.
Yeah, but
and
that was
Eddie did like one song.
But that was a good show.
Oh,
You
it
also had
wasn't
Springsteen. You had
everybody.
Billy Joel. You
I
had,
know.
yeah. So that makes sense to me. But this, I'm like, that's not a great lineup.
I went to a terrible lineup for like it was like the show for gun control at the Beacon, and it was all for. It was good cause, but Eddie did like one song.
But
But
totally
I did
worth
get
it
to
for
see
you.
Joan Osborne.
I've seen Joan Osborne.
I
She's
love
great.
her.
I've tried to get her on the show. She doesn't respond.
What?
I've tried.
I love her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's great. Yep.
She had that one really big hit.
One of us.
Yeah, What If God Was One of Us? But there's a song that I absolutely love. That
Right Hand Man.
That's a good song.
That's a great
But
tune.
what's the other song that she does that like every once in a while? Like
Saint Teresa.
Yes, I forget about the song.
That's a great
I
tune.
forget about that song, and then
Yep.
out of nowhere, I'll be like, "Oh, Saint Teresa," and I just can't. And then I have to listen to it on repeat for like 3 days straight.
Such a sexy
That
voice.
is a fucking great song.
Yep.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Go
she's-
listen to Saint Teresa by Joan Osborne.
And listen to Right Hand Man.
Yeah,
too.
great song.
And you know who does a great version of One of Us? Prince. You ever hear his version of it?
He probably wrote it.
Yeah, I don't. No, you know who wrote it? The Hooters. Remember the Hooters from the 80s?
No,
Yes, you do.
they have great wings.
Yes. What was the big song? And we danced. Is that the name of it?
Sing it.
No.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it. You put on underwear. You're not going to sing. Get the hell out of here. Sing.
I'll play it. I'll find it here on YouTube and I'll play it for you. I know you'll know it. They also had another tune, Holy Moses. You remember that one?
If I heard it, maybe. I love music.
The
Music
Hooters
is
and
more
the
my
Dance.
thing than like movies and films and.
Yeah, I guarantee you're going to know this
Shows.
song once I start playing it. This was a big hit for them back in the early 80s.
You can skip in 3 seconds. 2,
Yeah,
1.
really, what the... There we go. Come on. You find the chorus.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I see. These guys wrote One of Us.
Really?
Yeah. Yep, they wrote One of Us.
Yeah, I like Joan Osborne. So she did a show. It was like it was like a fundraiser for like gun control, and she was up there, and I waited and waited and waited. Eddie did like one song and like a duet, and like I'll pretty much go see. I saw him in the Earthlings recently. He has another band.
Right. That was the name of his solo album, wasn't it?
Well, Earthlings is a band that he's a part of with Klinghoffer and the guy on the drums that looks just like Will Ferrell.
Oh, Chad Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they do an amazing cover of Drive by R.E.M.
Oh, really?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I would love to hear that, actually.
So good.
Yeah. 80s hookers with a breast.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Bridal for Life. Hi, Rosie. Sending love from BR. Joe, Jenny, and Lauren S.
Oh, that's my staff. I give them permission to watch at
Give
work.
them permission. Now, so they see you in your bra?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky bastards.
Even Joe. I mean, Joe is, as gay as a $3 bill. But he lets me change in front of him, too. He sees boobs all day long.
Oh, that lucky bastard. And it means nothing to him.
No, he doesn't care.
Well, we took care of him. He got to see my nuts.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he loves
Sorry, Joe.
He does have eclectic taste. I'll give him that.
All right. Wow. All right. It's time for us to go. So what's going on this weekend?
I'm going to the Ranger game tonight.
Oh, nice.
My husband and my son, and it's through a friend that we're going to get to go down on the ice. I've never done that. My son's going to freak. He doesn't know about that. And then we have a 50th birthday dinner tomorrow night for a friend.
Cool.
I'm working my real job tomorrow. And then Sunday's the Super Bowl, which I could care less except my money. I hope I win some money.
Yeah.
Last year I won the big pot. I won halftime and because I think the numbers were the same. I won the half and the final last year.
Very nice.
So maybe lightning will strike twice.
That would be cool.
I only care about my money and the wings.
I'm leaning towards Kansas City only because Pat Mahomes' father was a Mets pitcher.
Was that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Briefly, but yes.
My neighbor's a Kansas City guy, so.
But I really don't care. I'm just, I think I might, go to the bathroom and make dinner and stuff during the game, and then, so I can see the commercials.
Yeah. I don't even care about them anymore.
Yeah, they're not as good as they used to be.
No, and I feel like the last time I liked a commercial was when that kid was dressed like Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
Volkswagen commercial.
Yes. I forgot about that.
And he thought that he had the power over the car and the mom was in the window or the dad with the thing.
Yep.
That, to me, was a really great commercial.
They already showed, it's already out there, the big commercial that's
Meg
supposed
Ryan.
Which, I'm sorry, and I've seen a few people like, oh, she looks great. That
She
was a great
looks like
commercial.
shit.
I think she looks like
Get
shit.
out of here with that face.
I'm so upset with what she's done to herself.
No, it's ridiculous.
Her and Courtney Cox, it makes me so mad
Yeah,
what
no,
they've
we
done.
talked about it.
Yeah,
They're
true,
like
we did talk about it.
unrecognizable people. It's like.
But that's supposedly the big commercial this weekend. But Billy Crystal, who, by the way,
Long Beach man,
who needs to go back and do a night of stand-up. He was one of my favorite stand-up comedians when he was doing stand-up.
he was the best in The Princess Bride.
Oh, have fun storming the castle. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's so great. I've tried to get him on here too. No luck. We had the biggest guest we've had on here is Kevin Pollak. You know who that is?
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we'll send a video of the two of us together.
Just send him a picture of you.
Just do this. We'll do like a whole thing. You'll put the underwear on.
You just want me to put that underwear back on. I know what you're up to.
We'll do like a bathing suit episode. We'll send them a clip and maybe it'll come down.
Well, again, you don't want to ruin it with me. I think
No, we got to do. You're very unique. You got a Mets leg. For Christ's sake. Holy smokes.
Yeah, if we want to get a Met, you send it to him. I met Gary Carter once because of that leg.
Oh, yeah?
I was with my son's Boy Scouts. We were on the field holding the flags and stuff for the national anthem. Gary Carter it was the 1 year he was the manager of the Ducks. And I'm standing, I had shorts on.
I was going to say, you must have had shorts on.
So I make eye contact with him in the dugout, and I just go like this, and I lifted the pants up to show the Mets
Did
thing.
you wink?
Yeah, But he did. He came running right out. Oh, my God, that was amazing. Oh, my God, what happened? Talking about the whole thing. We actually held up the game. The umpires were yelling at us to get started.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, Gary Carter. I've met Gary Carter 4 times. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. We got to get out of here. Today is Friday. So, tonight at 8, check out Don on Donversations, talking to our pal Shivani Dave. She's wonderful. And that's it for today. I don't think we're doing anything this weekend in here. So Monday morning, Coffee with the Dog at 9 a.m. And then me and Jeff will be in here at 11 a.m. And then that night, Steve Squared. Steve Squared. Here at the club this weekend, what's cooking? We got Robert Kelly this weekend on the main stage here in Levittown. Mike Feeney is playing the Brokerage. J.J. Ramirez is out there in McGuire's. Saturday night, where is it?
Sean Brown.
Sean Brown.
He's so great. He's on fire lately.
Sean Brown is amazing.
So funny.
Such a great dude.
Such a nice guy. I thought he was 23, and then he told me he was 33.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I thought you were like a little baby.
Where is he, in the Giggle Room? Yeah, all right, yeah, he's in the Giggle Room tomorrow night.
He's the best.
Yeah, such a great dude. And also tomorrow night, where is this, McGuire's? Yeah, McGuire's. So this is the late show after J.J. Ramirez. A night with Terry McNeely and friends, featuring Tony Landolfi. Our pals Joe Winchell, Billy Guy, and Rob White will be on the bill as well, along with some other great comedians. And don't forget, next Friday, if anybody's in the Nyack area, go see Rosie. But then you're back here, towards the end of February, right?
Yeah, I have a couple shows coming up.
All right, go to govs.com to see the full schedule, make some reservations to some great comedy shows. Facebook, still just like you haven't developed that stuff yet. Okay, so just type in Rosie Fiumara on Facebook.
You'll find me.
And get the dates. Don't forget Knockem Dead Comedy. Next Friday, we're performing at the Islip Terrace Fire Department. Our Facebook page has info if you want to get tickets. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to get our full schedule and info on how you can hire us for your corporate event, your private event, your fundraiser, whatever you got going on. And govs.com. I think I said that already. And I think that's everything. Okay, we're out of here. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Hopefully it doesn't snow too bad. We're supposedly getting like 4 or 5 inches tomorrow of snow. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So, thank you as always. You rock. And we'll see you next Friday.
Yep.
All right, we're out. We'll see you guys.